Borderlands. A sci-fi action RPG from acclaimed developer Gearbox, Borderlands combines the best in first-person action with player customization and vehicular combat for incredible layers of gameplay depth. The game features a groundbreaking content generation system allowing for near-endless variety in missions, environments, enemies, weapons, item drops and character customization. Borderlands allows for multiple players to share the same game experience simultaneously online in co-op gameplay. Players can freely join or leave each other's games at any time, or choose to play in the full single-player mode. The game also boasts lifelike character animations, impressive real-time physics, and customizable vehicles. Prototype. In Prototype, players take control of Alex Mercer, a dark, genetically mutated shapeshifter with no memory of his past, hell-bent on solving the mystery of his existence as he tears through a densely populated New York City, moving with parkour-style fluidity and consuming anything that gets in his way. Deceive or Destroy gameplay allows gamers the choice to either blend in with the population and covertly progress through the story, or fully unleash Alex's powers and move through New York City like a walking slaughterhouse, taking control of military vehicles and causing destruction at every turn. The Elder Scrolls V. The Empire of Tamriel is on the edge. The High King of Skyrim has been murdered. Alliances form as claims to the throne are made. In the midst of this conflict, a far more dangerous, ancient evil is awakened. Dragons, long lost to the passages of the Elder Scrolls, have returned to Tamriel. The future of Skyrim, even the Empire itself, hangs in the balance as they wait for the prophesied Dragonborn to come, a hero born with the power of the voice, and the only one who can stand amongst the dragons. Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge introduces players to Faith, a runner in a world where communication channels are highly monitored and the movement of human traffic is closely watched. Mirror's Edge delivers players straight into the shoes of this modern-day heroine as she traverses the vertigo-inducing cityscape, engaging in intense combat, fast-paced chases and challenging puzzles. With a never-before-seen sense of movement and perspective, players are drawn into Faith's world. Grand Theft Auto: San Andreas. 5 years ago, Carl Johnson escaped from the pressures of life in Los Santos, San Andreas, a city tearing itself apart with gang trouble, drugs and corruption, where filmsters and millionaires do their best to avoid the dealers and gangbangers. Now, it's the early 90s. Carl's got to go home. His mother has been murdered, his family has fallen apart and his childhood friends are all heading towards disaster. On his return to the neighborhood, a couple of corrupt cops frame him for homicide. CJ is forced on a journey that takes him across the entire state of San Andreas to save his family and to take control of the streets. Dead Rising 2. Several years have passed since the Willamette incident, and Dead Rising 2 shifts the action from the everyday world of Midwest America to the glitz and glamour of Fortune City, America's latest and greatest entertainment playground. People flock to Fortune City from around the globe to escape from reality and the chance to win big, and for some, this means competing in terror's reality. Saints Row, the Third. Years after taking Stillwater for their own, the Third Street Saints have evolved from street gang to household brand name, with Saints sneakers, Saints energy drinks and Johnny Gat bobblehead dolls all available at a store near you. The Saints are kings of Stillwater, but their celebrity status has not gone unnoticed. The Syndicate, a legendary criminal fraternity with pawns in play all over the globe, has turned its eye on the Saints and demands tribute. Call of Duty World at War. Call of Duty World at War throws out the rulebook of war to transform WWII combat through a new enemy, new tactics and an uncensored experience of the climatic battles that gripped a generation. As US Marines and Russian soldiers, players will employ new features like cooperative gunplay, and weapons such as the flamethrower in the most chaotic and cinematically intense experience to date. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell: Chaos Theory. The third installment of the stealth action series starring Sam Fisher, Splinter Cell: Chaos Theory takes place in 2008, an age where electronic warfare has turned into the greatest threat to world security. As Secret Agent Sam Fisher, you are tasked with tracking down and eliminating some of the world's most notorious perpetrators of this newest type of warfare, and to eliminate the new threat of global information warfare. Achieve primary and optional secondary objectives and negotiate missions with multiple pathways. Need for Speed Carbon. What starts in the city is settled in the canyons as Need for Speed Carbon immerses you into the world's most dangerous and adrenaline-filled form of street racing. You and your crew must race in an all-out war for the city, risking everything to take over your rivals' neighborhoods one block at a time. As the police turn up the heat, the battle ultimately shifts to Carbon Canyon, where territories and reputations can be lost on every perilous curve. Need for Speed Carbon delivers the next generation of customization, giving you the power to design and tweak your crew's cars in every way using the groundbreaking new Autosculpt technology. Represent your car class, your crew, and your turf in Need for Speed Carbon, the next revolution in racing games.